Yeah, well, this is a new kit. See how it stacks up against the trusty old swag. Guess we'll find out in the morning. Remembered the gators. Yeah, well, g'day and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I'm coming to you from the Brindabella Ranges in wonderful Ngunnawal country. Yeah, I pay my respects to the Ngunnawal people and their ongoing connection to this beautiful land. What a magnificent part of the world it is. Yeah, that's the Goodradigby River. I'm staying at a place further back up the stream called Fleet Creek. Fleet Creek's that little creek that runs behind my tent, and I'll show you that in a minute, a new bit of gear I got. But yeah, Fleet Creek runs down and joins up to the Goodradigby River. Yeah, and this heads down and joins up with the bigger system, the Murrumbidgee system, a bit further downstream. But yeah, Friday afternoon, got off work a bit early. Beautiful day, it's about 32, 33 degrees. So I'm out here enjoying the heat, enjoying there's no phone reception, and gonna have a splash a bit later and cool off. Basically, have a bit of a rest and recharge the batteries. I'll check back in a sec. Yeah, well, this is my new tent, new Christmas present. It's a Denali Grade Guide 3. Yeah, new bit of gear. The idea is I can get out and go hiking. So yeah, there's a bit of a plan. Now that I've not got access to that block anymore, I've decided I'll spend this year exploring a few places, and that might mean I have to go hiking. So yeah, so I've decided I'll pack everything into one little backpack this trip and try and live out of that and see how it goes, and learn a few lessons, and also just test this bit of gear out. I've also got the air mattress and blow up pillow. You know what I think about those. They are terrible. They are the worst things on the planet. Like if you want to have a bad sleep, use a bloody blow up pillow. But yeah, I'm just giving it all a go to see how it goes, and learn a few lessons hopefully along the way, and when I actually go out overnight and I've only got the backpack to rely on, I'll know what I'm doing. Let me give you a bit of a tour. Yeah, well, as you can see, I do have my truck here, so all hell's fast. I can always just barrel up. Yeah, so this is the new tent. A Denali Guide 2, not a Guide 3. Yeah, it's kind of like a 1.5 man tent. Got it for Christmas. As you can see, I've got the Icarus sleeping bag, which goes down to -5. It's currently 32, so I'll probably be fine on that. But yeah, Got an air mattress. I'm not a big fan of those, they're very noisy. I have wrapped a t-shirt around the top half. I've heard that helps. And I got that little blow-up pillow. There is a blow-up pillow in as part of the mattress, but that other one's just there to help me prop it up when I'm reading, actually. But yeah, so got the blow-up mattress. Not a big fan, but see how it goes. And I've got the sleeping bag, so I'll be nice and toasty tonight. I doubt I'll need it. And yeah, still plenty of room for my backpack, which I'll chuck under the awning when I go to bed, probably. Yeah. So that's the interior. So this is the back. As you can see, it's got doors both sides, and you can fully enclose this side, or both sides even, when it gets stormy. But I probably won't do that tonight because it's going to be nice and clear. But yeah, should let some breeze through. Won't be any condensation because I can't stand that. It does also have some ventilation on each end. These little openings, they're held open with a bit of stiff board, so that lets air through even if you do have it closed up. Yeah, that's it. New Christmas present. See how it goes. Another new bit of kit. Well, listen, one, that gets hot. Like you got a spare pair of socks. Oh God, it's hot. I'm sure I needed a coffee, but it sure does taste good. Yeah, like I said, I'm at Flea Creek. It's a campground. There's a few people around. There's a couple of people camping further up, and family here from Adelaide just a bit further around. Come and said hello before. They were having a paddle in the creek. Yeah, other than that, pretty quiet. It is Friday. Still early in the afternoon, so there'll probably be more people turn up a bit later. Anyway, see how we go. This was just really a test to come out and try out the new gear, really, rather than go to the cotter or camp in the background. I did set it up and have a play around in the backyard, but it's always good to get out and do it in the proper setting at some form. Yeah. So yeah, check in later. Pretty nice. Let's do a few running repairs. One of the eyelets on the tarp came undone. Good as new. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'll get something to eat. I'm starting to get a bit peckish. Yeah, well, for dinner tonight I got some chili rice, pre-cooked and dehydrated. Just had to add a bit of hot water to it to warm it up a bit. Probably won't need the whole lot. I got some chicken left over from last night. It's passable. Yeah, well, that was a pretty ordinary dinner. Those dehydrated meals, nothing fancy about those. Might have to come up with a better plan if I do go hiking. But yeah, that's what it's all about, testing it out. Whew. People moving in. Baby Crimson Rosella. Pretty cute. Two little bubbers. Couple of noisy frybirds up here. Yeah, well, sun's going down. Made a cup of tea. Time to call it for the night. Gonna hop in this tent in a minute and read a book for a bit, go to sleep. Hopefully I have a good night's sleep on the new gear. But I'll let you know how it goes in the morning. See you then. Those crickets will probably keep me up. Whew, coffee. Well, good morning. It's about, just after 6, just 6:01. So yeah, got up pretty early. The bloody kookaburras started going off at about 5:30. So yeah, so I'm up. Beautiful morning, nice and still. Got a breath of wind overnight, so didn't really get to test this out in any way, shape or form, but certainly went okay on a warm summer's night. It's about 15 degrees, so certainly didn't get cold. I slept pretty well. I'm never going to be a big fan of those air mattresses. Like, it's about 60 centimetres wide. I like to roll around a bit, so that's always a bit of a problem with them. Plus they're noisy. If I ever sleep on my side, my hip punches through the air mattress bit, so not as comfortable as the swag, certainly in that regard. But yeah, it served me okay. One thing I do need to remember though is I need to bring a little pillow. This blow up pillow, no, bloody useless, hate it, can't stand it, I'm going to throw it out. But yeah, other than that, went pretty well. Bit of condensation on there, not too much, so won't take long to pack it up and get home and air it out and dry it out. So verdict, yeah, pretty happy. But again, hasn't rained or anything like that, so I don't know how it'll go in the rain. I'm thinking a couple of things with it. The tent poles, sorry, I might bag them up separately rather than keep it all in one unit, because then I can scrunch the inner and the fly up into sort of smaller sections to fit in my pack, and then maybe strap the poles to the outside. It was a bit restricted in how I could put my pack together because of that, so I might try that next time. Other than that, yeah, pretty happy with it. It is supposedly 3-season, so I don't know how far they're stretching the truth on that, but yeah, it seems to be made really well. Like I had a look at all the seams, they're all taped, everything's put together really well. These are plastic clips on the end. I don't know how much life they'll have in them, but yeah, overall I think it's a pretty good bit of gear. It's not top of the top shelf, but it's not bottom shelf either, so I'm sure I'll get a fair few nights out of it. Yeah, gotta figure out the floor. Might buy a foam mat
see how that goes. I did have one of them years ago. I found them a bit of a pain too, especially on my hip when I sleep on my side. But yeah, other than that, all pretty happy. So I'm going to finish my coffee, tidy up, pack up, and head home. Yeah, Saturday morning, beautiful day. So get home, see what Saturday has in store for me. Yeah, okay, so thanks for joining me on this little trip out into Ngunnawal country, Brindabellas, great part of the world. Until next time, stay safe.
Yeah, well, all packed up. Took about 15 minutes from go to woe, so not too bad. But yeah, that's it. See you next time. Yeah, well, that valley is just where I've come from, so you can see the Digby River down the bottom if you look closely. So yeah, fair way down, so it was a pretty steep climb out, but all good.